Okay, cool. Hey, Josh Rosenfeld here. It's day 2 of the chatbot challenge for an Assistable agency for roofing. This is to sell AI to roofers. A quick recap. It was a niche that everyone got to pick a niche or, send a niche to the chat. Roofing is a higher definitely ticket niche. It's multiple thousands of dollars, if not multiples of $10,000. So it's a very valuable niche. So that's how we picked roofing. We took an existing website of mine, the one pager, I call it. And basically, yesterday we spent duplicating it and updating it for roofing. We used a lot of ChatGPT to help us do all the writing. We, copied content from this. Looks the same, right? So we copied content from this and just went through ChatGPT and wound up with this site. Right now, this site schedules a demo call or a discovery call with you to finalize the purchase and to explain more. So, any questions before I start rolling? It's your last chance for 2 hours. All right, cool. Let's go.
I've got a couple of questions actually. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Leon.
Okay, it's time to
Um,
talk.
I always find myself on mute looking for the button. So yesterday we were talking about the multilingual capability.
Yes.
So does it detect the language automatically, or do you have to set different
Well,
bots for different
great
languages?
question. When we build our bot, I'll show you. We're going to do that today. So,
Okay.
Vapey can listen. Well, here's the thing. The AI listens for a specific language. It can speak any language. In Assistable, we'll be able to set the language that it interacts in. And one of them, luckily, is English and Spanish. So it's listening for both. Because, like, if you say hola and it's listening for English, it doesn't understand until you say, do you speak Spanish? Yes. And then you start going. So I'll show you all the settings to dial in the voice part to give you multilingual capability. Um, Chinese, or Mandarin, Spanish, French, German, all that stuff. The being able to go between two different languages is still a little bit hard. I'll be honest with you. I tried to do it in Vapey straight up, and like it works, but you have to like say, do you speak English or you parlez-vous français, and like then it goes into then it does the right language. So, but we'll play around with that. I mean, it's only getting better. Obviously, Assistable doesn't own the text to speech or speech to text module. I don't think. I mean, they're more than likely leveraging DeepGram or one of the other. If you guys have ever used Vapey, you can see behind the scenes. So I'm going to guess they're using something like that. But I'll show you that. We're going to make a different kind of. We're going to start from scratch on the AI today. Like I don't know what I'm going to make yet. So this is going to be fun. Any other questions, Leon?
Yeah, just one. So when you showed us the calculator,
Yep.
like you showed us the formula for like arriving at the total. And I was kind of writing it down as you were
I've already
talking about
redone the
it.
calculator. So I was going to start. I've already redone the calculator overnight. It doesn't use Calconic. It's all an embeddable little snippet of code now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
Okay,
but
cool.
this will be fun because we got to change it from one niche to this niche. So you'll see how to change it from this niche to your niche. By the way, the goal of this challenge is you're going to see me do one niche. May not be your niche, but hopefully you're getting like you can turn one niche into any niche. And I'm basically giving you a template to do that. And if you luckily happen to be in this niche, then you're really in good shape. Okay, cool. Any other
Cool,
questions?
thank you. No, that's
You're
all,
welcome.
thanks.
Any other questions? Anyone? Okay, cool. Let's go. All right. So what did I do last night? So yes, just to finish up. So this Workflowy document, which is in the school group. So if you're all in the school group, if you're not, you should be in the chatbot challenge. Go to the classroom, the 3-day AI agency challenge. Here is the videos, and then down here is the Workflowy notes. Okay, and I'll put more resources up when I'm done. But this Workflowy notes has a lot of great resources. It's got an onboarding form, all these cool things. It's got a great. We're going to build this today. The an onboarding flow, right? We're going to do all this other stuff today. I gave you the prompt. So this is cool. So I gave you the whole failed to load, request is not allowed. That's really irritating. I don't understand when you can and can't share in ChatGPT. I have the good one and it should share. All right, I'll deal with that later. If I have to put it in Word, I will. We did some research. So there's a 20-page document here of the roofing niche. You can look it over and you could theoretically use it as a knowledge base and say, okay, ChatGPT, rewrite this for my niche. Okay. And then they gave you some videos. There's a multilingual voice demo that you guys can have.
Hello, I'm Ashley,
right.
an AI
She
receptionist.
speaks. So she speaks every languages. We talked about this yesterday. Okay, so let's move on. Cool. All right, so where are we? Let's see. Let me close some windows here. Yeah, so let's go back down from the top. This site's almost done. Just to be clear, we did the privacy. Yep, so the privacy policy, we did all that yesterday. I got to fix it. It's not coming into the SEO tag. I'll fix that in a second. So what did I do last night that's slightly different? So this is a totally different calculator. I was using Calconic, which is a third-party tool, and it's really easy to use. Can you guys hear me? It says my internet connection is unstable. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, good.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I made this calculator. So let me show you how I did this really quickly. Okay. So we got our agency account, we got our snapshot here. I'm gonna go to roofing home and we're gonna work on this page. Finish this up real quick. So everything works. I gotta fix the SEO tag. Remember that. So then once this is done, we're gonna get right into AI. So we did custom values. So you just add the custom values in GoHighLevel. It makes it much easier for you to onboard. So this snippet here, I did this with my friend ChatGPT, where I know someone yesterday said you just take a screenshot and like I put it into Claude and I just said, hey, make this. And it just did it. It was sick. I mean, it's again, being a junior programmer, if you know anyone or is trying to do that, tell them to skip it and be an AI prompter. Because seriously, like that would have taken a junior developer a day or to do it. It took Claude like literally 10 seconds. It's quite incredible. Anyway, this is the code. Okay, so it's all in here. Now, what I'm going to do is you're going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to use Claude just because I think it works pretty well. So here's how I did the embed. I said, look, this is crazy. Well, it's all the way at the top. I wanted to dial. This is all me dialing in the design because it didn't work in our space. So I had to keep dialing it in, dialing it in, dialing it in. Okay, now I can see, okay, now I want you to turn this calculator into a ROI, into one for home services roofing with appropriate amounts, etc. I'm going to paste this thing in. And what's cool is it's rendering it. It renders it right in Claude. It's pretty slick. You don't even need a code editor anymore. You have to get like Visual Studio or VS Code. It's crazy. It's pretty clean. So just to show you how this works, there's the text. It's not much text to change, but it did it for me. How many roof inspections requests you get per week? Look at that. What a great way to calculate it. I didn't think of that. I was doing this daily calculator. Blah, blah, blah. So by the way, I added this in here. If you manually change this, I kind of made this slightly advanced. I actually asked it to make me a configuration where you could actually change the text right here. So it's actually dynamically created. So note that this is slightly advanced. I'm using JavaScript to populate those fields or the text at the and those three text blocks. I would still use ChatGPT to rewrite it for you.
So you just refer to that and in case you want to change the titles rather than
this
reading
is
the
question
whole
one, question two, question
awesome.
three. I mean, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I just felt like it because I was doing it for my onboarding form, which is really long and tedious. This is relatively simple. So, but just know if you change this, it's not going to work. And if you want to change this manually, get rid of the ID tag. So, all right. So this calculator, I'm just going to copy it. and I'm going to cross my fingers. What I usually do is just to make sure is I duplicate one so I have it so I don't screw it up. Because you can easily lose working in this stupid code window. All right, so now let me save this. I'll publish it. See, it did the styling wrong. That's okay, I'll fix it. So how many roofing inspections you get per week? I don't know, 5. What's your close rate? Oh, I'm amazing. I'll close 40% of them. Okay. I've heard like 80%, crazy amounts. What's your average roofing job value? About 8 grand. So look at that. It's still a giant number. It's a pretty big number. I mean, that's why these higher ticket niches just make more sense unless they're selling lower ticket stuff at a higher volume, right? Because then the amount the calls they get or the amount of times they sell it, right? I have a different calculator that says how many times will you sell them this product per year? Let's say they're a pest control company. 6 times. Oh, well, look how much money you can make from one client. So there's different ways to do this calculator, but let's dial it in with the look and feel. I don't know why it's doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to go back to Claude. And I'm going to say, looks good is bigger than the code you have that I gave you. I'm going to paste in the picture. Please fix. And if it doesn't, fix it. Okay. All right, cool. So that's writing. I'll do the same thing. I'll pop this off and I'm going to move Claude over here. See, I'll move Claude here. Sure. Okay, cool. So Claude's over here doing its thing. God, is that fast? Wow. Unbelievable. All right.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, so I have this top block here, right? I don't know what the difference is. I could ask it. Perfect. I'll fix it in post. So I'll fix it myself. Let's see. So what's the difference? I think I did something I think there's H3 tags with this on here. And I think that, oh yeah, I know what it is. Oh no. Yeah, I'm missing CSS. Watch. So in this lower block, wait, is it here? Nope, it's in this lower block. Oh yeah, there's some, here it is. This. So I want to make sure that these match. Is H3 tags. I'm going to copy that because that's what's doing it. I'm going to open this one up. Look, the H3 tag's missing. So, boom. All right, that'll fix it. Okay. See, if you're not here live, you won't know that. You'll never be able to make this work. Right? Okay, cool. Hold on, let's see what the difference is. I think I know what it is. So in these, let's see, it's
What
down.
happened?
Wait, hold on. It's so the
Hi,
bottom
Deborah.
one.
How are you?
Hold on, Angela, I'm
How
gonna
are
mute
you
you.
today?
Admit. Okay, so let me just see one thing real quick. So the H3 tags, blah, 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 16 on the bottom one. This will make sure these match. The H tag 16, blah, 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 blah. I think they do. All right, well, I'm just going to get rid of this because I'm trusted I can fix it. And I just want to move on. Okay, so let's publish that. See what it looks like without 2 calendars. I'll figure if it's just that stupid. Oh, perfect. Bam! Just like that, it fits. So it didn't like 2 or something. Whatever. Looks great. Look at that. So the snippet's in there for you. Again, copy it into Claude. If you don't have Claude, ChatGPT will work too, but I'm just playing with Claude. Okay, cool. So now we got a website, folks. Now we got a website. So let me show you what else I added to the website yesterday, just so you know that we're going to, as we build this out, I added an order form. which I'm not going to edit right now. We already did web work, but an order form, which you can put on the homepage if you want. But I kind of want to have a discovery call, and then, oh, you ready to buy, and send them here, right? And then this has, once you fill this out, and this is my $97 with a free trial. I mean, think about it. It's $97 is your risk. Your risk is $97 to try my software, right? And if after 14 days you keep it, you're going to get banged $9.97. It's a no-brainer to sell that. Now, you could raise this or lower it as the case may be, but I think this is good for this niche and for me personally. So the next thing I have is once the order, there's a thank you page, which we got to edit. Actually, I don't like this thank you page. I'll do a different thank you page. I have a better one. Then after the thank you page, there's the onboarding page, which is this. It's all code. Remember, this is the one with the webhook that goes back into your agency roofing to onboard the customer. So we're going to try to do this as well tomorrow, probably. Okay. And then, but I know that I needed to fix one thing on either privacy and the SEO. I'm going to guess there's no closing tags. Yeah. So there's no closing mustache tags. So make sure that you have the closing mustache tags. And then publish that. I'm just going to double check terms just to make sure I didn't screw up twice. It's definitely known to happen. Nope. Okay, good. Great. So now I'm ready to move off the website. Let's start flowing out. I want to do some flow charting. So I'm going to build on this flow chart that I started yesterday, which is this. So y'all remember this thing? Okay, so this is, let me just label this. This is an onboarding flow example. This is complex, and I don't know if we're not going to have time to build this for you all, but we'll talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to add a new thing here. So this is going to move this over here, and this is going to be our voice AI. Well, so we're going to make 3 bots. Okay, 1 bot. We're going to make a bot. So we'll just call it bots. We're going to make 1 bot is going to be inbound receptionist. And this will be this will be voice and chat. This is your delivery, right? Then we're going to make a we'll do we're going to do a outbound database reactivation campaign. Okay. And we're just going to do voice. And the reason is when I say chat, this is literally not we're not going to use SMS here, okay? Because we don't want to have our clients deal with A2P necessarily. That's a pain in the ass. And it could slow things down. And if you're giving a 2-week trial, takes them a week to get it to you. It just is no bueno. So you'll see as we build this what we're creating. Okay, so here's 2 different bots. And then the third bot I want is a self-selling demo. Okay. And then this is going to be voice and chat. Okay. Cool. So let's do it then. So let's start with our let's continue on the vein of building our agency real quick, and then we'll build the inbound the bot for the client. Okay, these are for the client. So let me do that. Okay, so this is like light, and I'll say for the client AI. And then from these, by the way, so we're also going to have to do like from this one. So from the voice and chat, we're going to come back and do That looks strange. Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking good. That's odd. Did they go to the same dot? Oh, well. Okay, so then it's going to go to predictive analytics, predictive AI. Yep, predictive AI. Oops. So we'll build that. And then, oops, sorry. I'm just going to move this over wider. And then this is going to be notifications. And for fun, since my call return pro has SMS, this legal sub account doesn't. Right? No problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send SMS from a different sub account. So let's say you have an agency and your A2P approved. You could send out messages on behalf to your clients from their own sub accounts without them having A2P. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It's a pretty cool trick. Okay. And they'll get email as well. So this is going to be notifications, email, SMS, and the SMS will do for different accounts. Okay. And then the outbound will do okay, so the outbound, let me lock this thing. Where's the lock? Lock. All right, so the outbound database reactivation voice, because it's easy to set up. Okay, so we'll do the voice. It's gonna do that, and then it's got to have one more step, which is gonna be, oops, that's annoying. Which is gonna be notifications and alerts. Because this one, meaning notifications to the client, to the customer, and to the owner of the agency who's doing, I mean, of the roofing company that wants to know, how their outbound campaign is working. Okay. And then for the self-selling demo, it's pretty straightforward. It's going to do a self-selling demo, and then those will all come back to the same thing. Alert notifications. Okay. So these work. This will work for any niche, obviously. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me label this thing so you guys can see it better. So boom. Or that text. I'll make this green. I'll send it to the back. And line it up here and just kind of do that. Okay, cool. Copy this widget over here, client, agency, AI, and I'm going to move this to the top. Looks better for some reason, I feel. Okay, cool. All right, you ready? Any questions before I go? No. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let me close these windows. Let me close this. Let me move this over here. Let me keep that open. Publish that. I didn't change anything, I don't think. Close that. Close
Hey,
that.
Josh,
Yes.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I got here late, and so all the assets aren't in the chat for me because it only comes with the current. Can you post them again, please?
Who is this? Which I don't know.
Carlene.
What do you mean? What assets? So you don't
All
have
the Google
this?
Docs. Yes, I don't have that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
sure. Well, are you in the
Thank
chatbot
you.
challenge? Are you in the chatbot challenge?
Yes.
So it's also, I'll send it to you for sure, but it's also here. I just added this today.
Yes. Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, and so it's all the way at the bottom, but let me get that to you real quick.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure, no problem. Let's see. Okay, so in the chat is, make sure it's everyone. I don't like that it defaults to someone's note taker for some reason. Okay, so this is the Workflowy snapshot. Okay, it's free. It's a great tool. It's a fantastic tool that just does one thing perfectly, essentially. Okay, let me close this. Close this, close this, close this. So we're going to do the self-selling demo first. So we can put that on our website. Okay. And then we'll go on to the customer, the agent or the client AI. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. All right. So now here we are in agency roofing. If you recall yesterday, we looked at lead indicator, which is my version of Assistable because I bought it through my buddy Bernie, who's a reseller. It'll look the same if you get it through Jordan at Assistable. So I have a sub account left over, which I've added already to this sub account. And how did I do that? If you remember in the agency view, this is amazing. In the settings for your agency view, if you go to custom menu links, which is here, there's this my bot, which I made the name. I gave it a little icon, right? And then you just choose which sub account you want it on, and it automatically provisions. So that is a really useful way if you're going to scale. However, I'm debating, like for my call return pro for the legal, I'm debating, and I'm not sure if I'm going to show this here. It's kind of complicated, but I may use just that sub account to manage all the clients for just this product because it's just one product. They don't need to log into a SaaS. They really don't. And if they do, it's just to connect their calendar. Then I'll just invite them as a user. So that's a different course, I think. But so that I just want to show you how I got the AI tool that we're going to use onto our sub account. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm opening up my bot. There's nothing in it. It's totally blank. Okay, so top to bottom, this is kind of a self-contained little application, frankly, that, this is the root account that you would have if you buy this, where it has its own inbox. It has its own stats on call data. The reason is because this can be this is kind of agnostic from your sub account, meaning I can get a phone number and use it and do all the things, and they don't need to log into GoHighLevel, right? Or I can use a chatbot widget, and they don't need to even use the GoHighLevel chatbot widget, and some of that stuff will start showing up here. Okay, so it's basically what I'm getting at is they're getting ready, I feel, to make it so that this interface works outside of GoHighLevel even eventually, just so you may be able to hook it into like HubSpot or something else. So, but these things I don't really use much other than when you start getting calls to look at the logs. And I'll show you that. So the knowledge base, we know we're going to need a knowledge base. We'll build that in a second. First, we're going to start our bot. This is where you build bots on assistants, tags, phone number. So let's have fun. So let's get a phone number right now. So I'm going to buy a phone number because we're going to need it for our voice AI. So it's hard to get certain phone numbers, like pretty hard. You can do, if you know what you're doing, you can do SIP trunking or direct from Twilio. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to see if I can even buy this number from this zip code, which is Detroit, where I was born. Oh, perfect. Cool. So here's my new phone number. So let's make a bot. So the first bot I want to make is my self-selling bot. I'm even going to back up a step, and I'm going to go to the knowledge base, and I'm going to open up ChatGPT because I don't have a roofing company, okay, or an agency or anything like that. I have an agency, but not a roofing agency. So I'm going to say, I need a general knowledge base. We're going to make a couple documents here so you can see how the knowledge base part works. I need a general knowledge base for roofing. Okay, let's back up. Okay, I am a self-selling AI demo bot. I need a knowledge base. I wish this was one word, but it's not. I need a knowledge base for my client agency roofing. And I'm just gunning it here, winging it, but this will work. My client agency roofing who sells voice AI receptionists to roofers that answers, qualifies, and schedules calls day after day. This knowledge base should be about general roofing. And I'm going to make another one about my fake company. Actually, no, here's why. You'll see. So we're making a self-selling demo. And in that case, it's going to just hallucinate and make up its own. Actually, we're going to even have it surf the website of the person if they give it to us. Okay, so I'm just thinking out loud as I do this. So I'm a self-selling demo bot. I need a knowledge base. Let's just see what it does. Fine. This isn't a class about knowledge bases, but it is a class about making a knowledge base in Assistable, which is really cool. It's got advanced features, which I've never seen yet. Okay, so I copy this puppy. And I'm just going to go to Assistable here. So I'm going to make a new knowledge base. And what's cool about this is the knowledge base that you make consists of multiple articles. So it's a lot easier to keep it updated and concise and tight. So this is a new way, and I haven't seen this yet. So I'll call this one. This is the knowledge base for the self-selling demo, right? So if you open it up, then I start adding sources. So I can new data. I'm just going to paste text in here, but you can do text. You could put facts in there, frequently asked questions. You can upload a file. You can scrape a URL. Really cool. So I'm actually going to have it do two things. First, I'm going to put the data in that I just made about roofing in general. Get rid of this nonsense at the beginning and the end. I don't need it. Okay, so I upload that. And this data source is called general roofing. Again, this is your industry that you're trying to pitch with this self-selling bot. Okay, so now I'm going to make another new data, and I'm going to do URL to scrape. This is a self-selling bot for my company, right? So I already made the website, and I like doing that first because now I can have this scrape the website. roofing.callreturnpro.com. And we'll call this legal CRP website. That's a bad acronym. So it's making vector files. It's really cool. So it's just scraping and making vector files, and you can see what's going on here. You could even like update stuff, and it's really cool. It's advanced. And then there's even a knowledge base tool in here that you can mess with. But now we have a small knowledge base for a self-selling bot. Okay. So I'm going to go over to assistants. I'm going to create a assistant, and I'm going to do generate for me. This is a fantastic tool for generating prompts. I want to show you how to work it. So I'm going to say this is self-selling demo. I'm going to say, okay, I need a self-selling. Actually, before I do that, I want to show you something because I forgot. It's about to do something. So in your sub account in settings, when you have your business profile, if you have a website in there, which I'm going to put in there, roofing.callreturnpro.com. So if you have a invalid country, +1.
Yeah, +1.
Yeah. I don't need the phone in there. Okay. So I just want that in there. So now when I make my bot, create assistant, generate for me, self-selling. Okay, now yeah, I need a self-selling demo for my potential clients who are roofers who want to use my agency called Agency Roofing. It's a dumb name, but it works. Roofing. AI receptionist to handle all their calls, qualifying, intake. Oh, sorry, and scheduling, follow-up, and advanced analytics. Might be too complicated for people. That's fine. You will start the conversation as what they'll call her Ruth, the roofer AI bot. It is Ruth. You'll start the conversation as Ruth. Then you will ask if they want a demo of our voice AI receptionist. They want to do our receptionist. If they say no, ask if they want to schedule. Ask if they want to schedule. Wait, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this here. If they say yes, you will ask for their company name, their niche, their industry, their website, and the name and what they want to name their bot. I'm actually going to not have it say, okay. If they say no, ask them what to schedule and organically handle that. Once the demo comes to a natural conclusion, you will first make it clear the demo is over. And I know how to write this because I've done it a bunch of times, by the way. I'm not just popping those on the top of my head. Make it clear the demo is over. Then switch back to Ruth to get them to schedule an appointment to see how our AI receptionists can help their business for the low price of only $97, right? Because they made a $97 offer. 2 weeks later, they're going to get billed. And a little stat that I know from back in the day when I was working at a really big internet deal in the year 2000, 1999. There were no rules on when you could charge their card. So there are rules nowadays, and it's much different. But I think that what I was getting at is I know that people will forget to cancel a trial. So there's a good chance that they're going to pay $97 and then forget about their $9.97 fee until the end of the month when their credit card comes up. And you'll be able to keep the money because it's going to be in the terms. And that's totally legit, totally fair, totally their fault. Right? We're going to make it really clear. I'm going to tweak the website just to make it really clear. It's their fault. And it's totally, yeah, you're right. Sure. People do it on purpose. I know that when people would hire me to make bots for like, a few grand, they'd like show up for the first meeting for the first, and they pay me half up. They never show up for the second one. A lot. You'd be shocked at how many people will throw away $1,000. It's really quite shocking. I'm guilty of it. I've signed up for $1,000 courses and never did them. All right, so let's keep going. Low price of $97. You will use all of your built-in V2 tools here. Okay, so now I'm going to create this assistant. I'm going to sit back. And while this is going, let's see. So I'm not going to get into Assistable. I did that already in another class. So here's our roofing knowledge base. So now let's do this. Okay. I need no, I don't need a fictitious now. Yeah, no, I don't need a one. No, we're good because it's going to search my website. It already scraped the site, so we're good actually on knowledge bases. The self-selling demo is not going to have their knowledge base. We'll do that on the client. Okay, there it is. All right, cool. So here's a prompt. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to call it, and I'm going to first I'm going to do something. So let me just go over this interface real quick in case you guys haven't seen it. This is the ID of your bot. This is the name of your bot. This is where you can call it. You have to have a phone number to call it, by the way, even to test it. And it transcribes it in real time. It's quite amazing. Here's the chat lab. You can have a chat combo with it, right? And then here's a knowledge lab. It seems to work sometimes. I'm not sure. So watch. So this is cool. So I can say, what kind of roofing is there? And I'm just asking a question. And what it does is it literally, this is really interesting. I've never seen this. It tells you where it got it in a knowledge base. I've never seen a tool like this before. So in terms of testing your knowledge base as a separate thing, this enables that. I think that's really powerful. But let's go back.
RAG?
What do you say?
It's like RAG?
Yeah, it's a RAG.
Okay.
Yeah. So over here, calendar. What calendar is this going to go on? So I already made in my calendar over here, I made a AI demo calendar. There's a bunch of calendars. It's irrelevant. So, but they'll be in your, these will all be in your snapshot when you get it. So just be aware there's a few of them and that connect the right one to the right one. Okay, we'll do that in a second. But also look at how fast I'm going in and out of this tool. That's incredible. Going back to Vapey and Make and all this stuff and other tools is just so time consuming. So anyways, we have our assistant and continuing over here. This is a tag. I'll get back to that later. This is the phone number it's associated with. So that just brought me here to the phone number. So all I got to do is I want it to be on the self-selling demo, save the change. So right now, if you call this number, it should work, but we're going to test it real quick. So I'll go back to the assistant. So now it's hooked up. These are the voices. If I click here, I have a wide variety of voices, including the voices you saw me testing. All right, what you saw me do on my dashboard. Those are from here. So those are legit Assistable voices. They're marked by popularity, like 65. That's like likes. I don't know. I mean, Emily's definitely one of the best, but there are other pretty good ones in here. And just so you're aware, yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, and some have accents and whatnot. But anyways, so that's how you pick the voice. I'm going to keep Emily. Going down here, let's get the right calendar in here. I want AI demo calendar. Get availability. It just confirm it. It books a test appointment. Okay. So now you can add it. So they're AI demo calendar, autopilot settings. These are the model Claude. That's cool. So you can change a model if you want. I like 4.0 seems to work pretty good. Wait time, max responses, temperature. This is how much the combo changes. Sleep mode. What's this? Turns the AI off temporarily if there is an outbound message from a contact. I don't mess with that. Okay, tools and abilities. This is where things get really cool. You click on manage tools. So you want to do version 2.0 tools. They already got rid of all these version 1 tools. These are new. So go to version 2, turn on these tools. Update user details, search the web so the bot can search the web when it asks for their website. Get availability to check the calendar. We want it to book an appointment. These are slightly new. Get all calendar events with the user and data associated. I don't need the events. Update appointment details. If they call back, it remembers them because it's in my database, and Assistable just remembers their name. Hey, Josh, thanks for calling. What can I help you with? Oh, I want to reschedule. Okay, no problem. It handles that as well. Self-scheduling, I'm not going to turn on. Calls user, don't want that. Send an email to the user. That's cool. At the end of the convo, we can send a thank you email. Let's see how that works. These are empty, but you can add your own. Obviously, add a tag. It's really easy. You just create a new tool, gives you options. It's really, really clever. You could add tags mid-convo, call tools mid-convo to go out to make all sorts of stuff. Okay, so these tools are activated now. Call settings. This is how the voice responds. And this is kind of important. So how long can the call last? 30 minutes is crazy. I'll do like 10 minutes. You got to pay for that. Now there's a background noise by default. I kind of like it. And for roofing, I think it's okay. But for lawyers, I don't know. They may not want background noise, but you can edit some different noises like a call center. That's a good one. I don't know what this is. Rules of engagement. Oh, there's the volume of the noise here. So rules of engagement. This is cool. So basically right now the AI says hi and initiates the what it says when you hit it, right? For clients, they may want to say the same thing. Hey, thanks for calling Rob's Roofing. We're always there to put a roof over your head. They may have some sort of thing they want to say, which is why in the onboarding form I showed you there's a piece where they can enter their own greeting. So you can write the greeting here. Hi. Thanks for calling. Thanks for calling Agency Roofing. Sorry, the screen's way over to the left. I'm having trouble, or right, I'm having trouble typing. Agency. Thanks for calling Agency Roofing. How can I help you? You want to ask a question always. Okay. How may I help you? Okay, then now we're not going to do this in this class, I don't think, but you could have it call a webhook when the call's over. Actually, we are going to do that. So the post-call webhook is how we're going to take the conversation and analyze it, but we're not going to do that right this second. Okay. So here's the knowledge base. So I'm going to, it already added knowledge base to it. Calendars, it's in there twice. An output filter, I don't mess with this, but you can, replace words with other words so it doesn't say certain things. And then team notes. This is cool. You can use the AI to add notes to a bot as you go. So there's a tool in there to add notes, and that's where these show up. Okay, so let me save changes and let's test this bad boy. So all you gotta do is go to Voice Lab, we turn up the volume, and see what happens.
Hi, thanks for calling Agency Roofing. How may I help you?
Yeah, what can you tell me about your services?
I'm Ruth from Agency Roofing, and we specialize in providing an AI receptionist service tailored for roofers. Our AI receptionist can handle your calls, qualify leads, schedule appointments, follow up with customers, and even provide advanced analytics to help grow your business. Would you like a quick demo to see how it works?
Sure.
Great. To get started, could you share your company name, the industry you're in, your website, and what you'd like to name your AI receptionist?
Yeah, the name of my company is Rob's Roofing, and I'm a roofer, and my website is what is it called? Hold on one second. It's Etruscan roofing.com. And I want to call my receptionist Sally. Did you get all that?
Got it. Your company is Rob's Roofing. You're in the roofing industry. Your website is tuscanroofing.com, and you'd like to name your AI receptionist Sally. Let me take a quick look at your website to learn more about your business. Hang tight. It seems I couldn't access your website at the moment. No worries, though. I can still proceed with the demo.
Okay.
Let's dive in. Let me quickly search for more details about your business online to tailor the demo. I found some details about Rob's Roofing. It looks like you're based in Arizona.
Wow.
High quality.
Yep, that's me. Are you still there?
Absolutely. Now let's dive into the demo. I'll step into the role of your AI receptionist, Sally, and show you how she can handle calls for Rob's Roofing. Ready?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me step into the role of Sally and show you how she can assist. Perfect. Let me step into the role of Sally and show you how she can assist. Thanks for confirming. Now stepping into the role of Sally for the demo.
Why do you keep, hold on, stop. Why do you keep repeating that loop?
I appreciate your patience. Let's skip the setup details and jump straight into the demo with Sally, your AI receptionist. Here's how she can assist your business. Ready?
Yes.
Let's get started with the demo.
Okay.
All right, stepping into Sally's role.
All right. Error. So I'm going to end the call. But how fast was that to go from boom to boom? And it was really good. I mean, it was trying everything it could to do a demo, but let's see what's wrong with it. So now that I have my prompt, I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I can say, okay, this prompt below is really good, but it is having a problem when it gets to the demo. I want it to ask one question at a time. When it gets to the demo, where it loops, question mark. I also want it to ask one question at a time, and I'm going to paste this in. I can go another way too. I have a self-selling prompt that I like that we'll go the other way if it doesn't work. Nice. Look at how it writes this. This is why I like the single prompting. It's like chunk. It's like programming the AI rather than get its name, get its phone number. Like, I don't know, it just seems pretty killer. Look at that. Websites, look at that. Wow. It even made its own variables. Holy cow. What's role play? What are these tools? What are these tools that exist and that I just didn't load because I know that
Yeah, the role play is when she's gonna step into the actual.
Yeah, I
role
know,
play
but I don't
video.
know. I didn't make a tool called role play, so this may be built in. Who knows? Let's find out. All right, so I'm going to copy this and go back to my prompt. Now, you may want to keep copies of your prompt, but I don't care. Like your older prompts, I don't care. So I want his identity. Okay, save. Let's try that again.
Hi, thanks for calling Agency Roofing. How may I help you?
Yeah, can you give me a demo?
Of course. Let's get started. What's your company name?
The company's name is Bob's Roofing.
Great. And what industry is Bob's Roofing in?
Roofing.
Roofing. Do you have a website I can take a look at?
I don't have a website at the moment. Does that matter?
Not at all. The website is helpful, but not required. What would you like to name your AI receptionist?
Sally.
Perfect. Let's meet Sally. Hi, I'm Sally, your AI receptionist for Bob's Roofing. Want to see what I can do?
Yes.
All right, let's dive in. Here's what Sally can do. 1, answering and routing calls. Sally will professionally answer calls.
No, I have a better. No, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Not you.
No problem.
Sorry, no offense. Not you, dude. All right, so I'm gonna say pretty good. Good, but remove the question about the niche because this is just one niche. And the demo should be you acting as a receptionist where the caller pretends, where you pretend, yeah, you be acting as a receptionist who has just received a call from the caller. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's so cool. Look at that. It's awesome. So I gotta, no, actually, you don't have to mess with this. It knows its name. It's gonna be good. Wow, look at that. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I gotta get rid of this stuff at the bottom, get rid of the stuff at the top. Okay, try it again. And by the way, this works in the now. If you do it in chat, it also works. And we'll put that on the website too. All right, let's try it again.
Hi, thanks for calling Agency Roofing. How may I help you?
Can you give me a demo?
Let's get started. First, what's your company name?
Bob's Roofing.
Got it, Bob's Roofing. Can you share your website?
I don't have a website.
No problem at all. What would you like to name your AI receptionist?
Sally.
Great choice. Let's begin the demo. Incoming call simulation. Thank you for calling Bob's Roofing. This is Sally. How can I help you today?
Hi, Sally. What?
Let me restart the demo properly. Incoming call simulation. Thank you for calling Bob's Roofing. This is Sally. How can I help you today? Imagine a caller saying, "Hi, I have a roof leak."
No. Okay, forget it. I'm gonna go this direction. I don't like this. So I already made a bot that I do like. So it is in Chat Masters, maybe. So I'm just gonna copy this, and I'll show you how easy it is to copy. It's crazy. So let me just look at this. Yeah, okay. So watch this. So to share a bot, all I got to do, this is really cool, is copy the bot ID. And then in agency roofing, all I got to do is import the bot. I mean, that's huge. To be able to copy bots like that is sick. Self-selling copy. Okay, let's try this one. Oh. Numbers. You got to put the number on it. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sorry, you just need one number for all your bots. Okay. Self-selling copy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is my voice. Cool. Let's try it.
Hello. Thank you for connecting. How can I assist you today?
Can you give me a demo?
Of course. What kind of demo are you looking for? I can provide information, answer questions.
Nope, that's not the right bot. Sorry. Hold on. Then it's in Rosenthal Marketing. Okay. Because I had one that worked amazing in Vapey, and I just copied it over. Let's see. So that's mine, Roosevelt Marketing. Yeah. So it's this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one's better. Screw it. I'm just going to do this. Copy. And then go here and go to my bots and do assistance and do self-selling demo, which is what we originally started with. Get rid of that. So this bot's name is, and I look at this, Ada, Artificial Intelligence Digital Assistant. ChatGPT came up with that. That's amazing. So showcase the capabilities of agency roofing. So I'm just going to tweak it a bit. Roofing and AI marketing agency. Okay, so one problem is this doesn't have all the tool calls I want. So I'm going to go, okay, so here's who's going to schedule the call with. So make sure you change your name. And just for fun, you could actually use, watch this. So you can do, I can use custom fields, right? So I can do like, what is that one? It would be, this is cool. So in my agency, in my, wait, no, sorry, it's in my custom fields. If I do name, there's going to be a few of them. I want the business name here. So I'm going to copy this. I'm sorry. Wait, I want the custom field for business profile. So I want, well, it's not going to be here. Never mind. Disregard that. Okay, so let's call this one. Oh, you got to change it here. Oh yeah, I was going to, so let me edit this thing real quick. So when you guys get it, it'll be easier to deal with. Okay. So let's make sure we have our custom fields, our custom variables set up, and then these will just automatically populate for you, just like we did with the other stuff. So this will be worth it. Okay. So I'm going to go to custom values. One pager website. So I'll make a new folder just to make it easy for you folks. Self. Even though we might not need anything in there, to be honest with you, because we already have some things figured out. Okay, so on the one pager website, which is the fields I made at least, we have and there's really nothing in there for that. There is one for business profile, business short name, that's fine. So type this in, agency roofing. Agency roofing. Yep. And then we need one more custom field. I'm going to put this one in self-selling. Although, there it is. Never mind. It's already here. Agency name. So if I go to my, well, we'll go to the bot in a second. Oh, yeah, and the bot. So we're on self-selling demo. Anywhere it says agency roofing, I'm just going to do this. It's going to be your agency name in the custom field. So let me do that real quick for y'all. I know I could do find and replace. I still feel like it. All right, there. And we'll do another one in a second. Excuse me. The schedule meeting with, okay, so we got to get my name. So let's save this. Actually, folks, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a beverage. 1 sec. Be right back. Boom. Okay. So now I change the name everywhere it says Roosevelt Consulting and put in your agency name. I'm going to do one more, which is, let's see, new custom value. We'll call it your name. And the name here is Josh Rosenfeld. The folder is self-selling demo. There's not many things in there right now, but that's okay. So let me grab the name here. And then here, wherever it says Josh Rosenfeld, I'm going to put in this variable. So let's see here. Here. Okay. And I'm going to try one other thing. So I'm going to copy this. I want to show you something I think helps. I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it into a notepad or to a doc real quick. You'll see why. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, and I found this successful, you take the prompt that you built with ChatGPT maybe, copy it and go to generate prompt, right? And then I'm going to say, this prompt is great. Please add all the V2 tools you need. I'm going to paste in that prompt. Takes a second, but this will tweak it a bit so it has all those tools built in. Okay, cool. All right, so where's my lucid chart? Let's see. So this bot's almost done. So I think we'll have time for the outbound database will be fun. That's easy. Okay, so we'll do that one. There it is. Slick. I'm also going to add, okay, so I'm going to save the changes. And there's one other thing I need to change. This area code, this is cool. So that area code field, I want to do a new custom value and do area code and do 313 because the bot says, you know, it just knows its own number if they call in. So that's a good thing to have as a custom field, I feel. Which is, oh, marketing. That's for missed call text back. Look how old that is. Area code, going to copy that. And then in the prompt, I'll just replace that. Okay, cool. Now let's give this a try so we can knock this out.
Hi, thanks for calling Agency Roofing. How may I help you?
Yeah, can you do a demo?
Absolutely. I can give you a live demo to show how an AI assistant like me could work for your business. To make it personalized, could you tell me the name of your company?
Bob's Roofing.
Got it. Bob's Roofing is noted. Thanks for sharing. Now, what type of roofing services does Bob's Roofing specialize in? For example, residential, commercial repairs, or installations?
Mostly repairs. we specialize in hail damage repair.
That's great to know. Specializing in hail damage repair is a strong niche. What would you like to name your AI assistant for Bob's Roofing? It could be something like RoofBot or anything that fits your brand.
How about Sally?
Sally it is. A friendly and approachable name for your AI assistant. Let's dive into the demo and see how Sally could help Bob's Roofing. For example, Sally could handle customer inquiries about hail damage repairs, schedule appointments, or even provide estimates. Would you like me to simulate a customer interaction Sally might handle?
Yeah, please.
All right, let's get started. Imagine Sally is assisting a potential customer who just experienced hail damage. Here's how it might go. Customer, hi, I think my roof got damaged in the recent hailstorm. Can you help? Sally, hi there. I'm Sally, your assistant from Bob's Roofing. Sorry to hear about the hail damage, but we're here to help. Could you tell me a bit more about the damage? For example, do you see any visible cracks, missing shingles, or leaks? How does that sound so far? Would you like me to continue or adjust anything?
Do another one.
Got it. Let's try a different scenario. Imagine Sally is helping a customer schedule a repair appointment. Customer, hi, I need to schedule a repair for hail damage. Sally, of course, I'd be happy to help. Could you share your address and a preferred date and time for the repair? I'll check our availability and get you booked right away. How does that feel for your business? Would you like me to tweak anything?
No, that was pretty good, I guess. Is that it?
Not at all. Sally can do so much more. For example, she could provide instant quotes based on customer inputs, answer FAQs about hail damage repairs, warranties, or insurance claims.
Do the one
Send-
about quote. Do a quote demo.
Yeah. All right, let's see how Sally could handle a quote request. Here's an example. Customer, hi, can I get a quote for hail damage repair? Sally, absolutely. To provide an accurate quote, could you share the approximate size of your roof in square feet and the extent of the damage? For example, are there just a few shingles missing or is there more significant damage? How does that sound? Would you like me to add anything specific to this process?
No, that was really great. I like it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you'd like, we can schedule a real demo with a custom values.i or name to explore how Sally could be fully customized for Bob's Roofing. Would you like me to set that up?
Yeah.
Let me check the available times for a demo. It seems I'm having trouble accessing the schedule right now. No worries.
I don't think it books. Okay. So that was great. I don't think it books on a demo, just like other tools don't book until you call it. I think. But that was really pretty good. I mean, it isn't exactly what I want. We don't have time for me to keep dialing it in and dialing it in. I want to look at it. Didn't get my name right, obviously. Oh, there we go. Again with that mustache. Don't forget that mustache tag. Okay. So what I'll do is in the because the only way to share this bot. Oh, so the bot works in chat. We'll connect it in a sec. Not yet. I'm gonna build more bots. So I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Let me just double check that's the one I don't want. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to copy this and then in the Workflowy, the product, let's see. What is this? Snapshots, bots, selling demo bot, Assistable. Okay, so there's the bot. Feel free to do what you want with that. The snapshot to come. Okay. All right. Any questions? All right.
So the self-selling demo is her role playing with herself.
Yeah, I have. So I'm willing to try one more, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. But if I go to my
No,
baby, I just want to see something real quick.
yeah, because I know you have it. You have a wonderful
Yeah,
self-serving
I
demo with
do. I
yourself
know.
that does the most
Right.
amazing job ever.
Right. So let me copy this link and just separate. It's here. All right. So I'm going to do a new bot. That's what's nice about having unlimited bots. Blank model, blank assistant. That's fine. Paste that in here. Paste that in here. Emily's fine. Save the
I
change.
mean, she does a good job, but it's not
Yeah, I
a
hear you.
true full
I like
experience.
the other one better as well. All right, let's try it.
Hi there. Thanks for calling. This is Josh, your friendly AI enthusiast. How's your day going so far? I
Good.
promise I
Can you give me a demo?
absolutely. I'd love to show you what our conversational AI receptionist can do. First, what industry are you in?
Roofing.
Got it, roofing. That's a fantastic industry for an AI receptionist. What's the name of your company?
Bob's Roofing.
All right, Bob's Roofing it is. Let's dive into the demo. Imagine him now, your AI receptionist for Bob's Roofing. Here we go. Hi, thank you for calling Bob's Roofing. How can I assist you today? Are you looking for a roof repair, a new installation, or something else?
Yeah, I have some hail damage.
I'm so sorry to hear about that hail damage. We can definitely help. Can I get your address so we can check if you're within our service area?
Sure, it's 424 anywhere lane.
Thanks for got it 424 Anywhere Lane. Now, do you know the approximate size of your roof, or would you like us to send someone out to take a look and provide an estimate?
Yeah, can you send someone out?
Of course, we can arrange for one of our roofing specialists to come out and assess the damage. What day and time works best for you?
What do you have next week?
Let me check our schedule for next week. We have availability on Tuesday morning or Thursday afternoon. Which one works better for you?
Tuesday morning.
Perfect. I've got you down for Tuesday morning. One last thing. What's the best phone number for our specialist to reach you if they need to confirm anything before the visit? All right, that wraps up the demo. Surprise, it's still me, Josh. What did you think?
It was
Pretty
pretty,
cool, right?
yeah, it was a good demo. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Now let's get you set up to chat with the real Josh. That's me. To learn how
Okay.
to get your
So let's tweak this real quick. You can have both of them. Let's see. So this is the self-selling demo. Self-selling, this is examples. So I'm going to change this for you. So you're going to have two self-selling demos. Okay. And then this one will be called self-selling. Oops. Self-selling Omni, everything, all of it. All right. So here, remember we have custom fields. So I'm just going to go back and do I'm going to view 50 of them, so I don't have to do this over again. So I want to get your name and put it here. Actually, no, I don't want it there. I want you are Alice. No, you are Ashley, and I'm going to make this a custom field called your bot's name, Ashley. I'm going to put it in the self-selling demo. Okay, let's see, Ashley. So I want to copy this. So now you guys just edit it in the here, so you don't have to do it in here. You are Ashley, a leader in no, you are Ashley. Okay, a real call with your name. Okay, so what I know is that this is not hooked up to any of these tools. So let me do that. And I may have to manually do it in here, but that's fine. I'll do it real quick and show you. It's pretty killer. So I don't want to call the scheduling tool. Let me copy this and I'll try this again. I'm going to go to my document and I'll make a new tab. I'll paste this in here and I'm going to say this is self-selling 1, self-selling 2. This is just a way for me to, keep all this old stuff in here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the prompt and I'm going to say, keep this prompt exactly the same, but integrate V2 tool calls into it so it functions properly on scheduling, etc. Scheduling. Okay, so while that's going, we got custom variables. We've got a knowledge base. We built that. Don't need that. Saving stuff. I'm just backing up. Okay, so we're going to build this now, the outbound DBR. All right. So I'm just going to save this. Why did it call me herself Zara? I'll have to put in some different okay, so I'm going to try this one. So I know I want Ashley. That's the name of my bot. And you want 4 voice AI solutions. We don't want that. We want agency roofing. Okay. If I go down, look at that. It added its own tool calls. Okay, so let's save that. And this is the last time I'm going to do this bot. We'll move on.
Hi there. Thanks so much for calling. How's your day going so far?
It's going well. What about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm always excited to chat about how AI can make life a little easier.
Can you do a demo? Can you do a demo for me?
Absolutely, I'd love to. What industry is your business in, and what's the name of your company?
I'm in roofing. The name of my company is Bob's Roofing.
Got It Roofing is such an essential industry. Let's dive into the demo. Imagine I'm your AI receptionist for Bob's Roofing. Here we go. Ring, ring. Hi, thank you for calling Bob's Roofing. How can I assist you today?
I have some hail damage I'd like to take care of.
I'm so sorry to hear about the hail damage. Let me help you with that. Could I get your name to start with?
Yeah, my name is Ralph Emerson.
Thank you, Ralph. I've got that noted. Could you share the address of the property with the hail damage so we can better assist you?
I'm over in Chicago.
Thanks, Ralph. Chicago it is. And when would be a good time for one of our roofing specialists to come out and take a look at the damage?
Can they come soon? Like in the next couple days?
Absolutely, Ralph. Let me check our availability for the next couple of days. Do mornings or afternoons work better for you?
Mornings.
Perfect, Ralph. I've got you down for a morning appointment in the next couple of days. One of our specialists will confirm the exact time shortly. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that's great. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Ralph. We'll see you soon to take care of that hail damage. Have a great day. And that wraps up the demo. What did you think?
It's sick.
I love that reaction. Thank you. It's amazing how AI can handle tasks like this so seamlessly, right? Let's get you set up for a consultation with a specialist to explore how this could work for Bob's Roofing. What's your full name so I can get started?
Yeah, I already gave it to you. It's Ralph Emerson.
Thanks, Ralph Emerson. Let me check our availability for consultation. Let me check our availability for a consultation. It seems I'm having a little trouble.
Okay,
pulling up the
so that's fine. The calendar. Oh, I didn't hook up the calendar is why. That is great. Thank you. So that's a much better demo. So let me share this with you all. Let me add a calendar because that's going to bother me. And let me add a knowledge base. Self-selling demo. What? Nice. Okay, cool. So there you go. So here's 2 self-selling demos for y'all. And tomorrow we'll embed them into the site and do all that fun stuff. So let me get to the Omnibot and put it in here. Self-selling demo bot. Let's see, this is there's 2 versions. So this one is the example. This is showcase examples. And then the Omnibot. Omni, any niche. And I'm gonna just so you know, showcase example bot, bots, Omni niche bot. Okay, so this one, or whatever. I'm gonna put a little happy face next to this one. Use this one. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're gonna do an outbound bot. Okay, so let's do an outbound bot. Generate for me. All right, so the outbound bot, let's flow this out just a little bit. So for the outbound bot, how do you unlock it? There we go. Okay, so for the outbound bot, okay. So for this outbound bot, we need to know some things. So we need to know the offer. Let's see, I'm just gonna make notes here real quick. Outbound DBR. So we need to know I don't need this. I'm just gonna do it from the top of my head. Sorry. All right, so we're gonna need a couple custom values. We'll do a new folder, call it DBR, Database Reactivation. And this is for anybody, you or your clients. I'm gonna try to make one that's kind of generic with custom variables, right? Okay, so I know that I want offer name. And so this is for, we'll do the roofing one, right? So this could be anything, but the offer name is going to be 15% off roofing repairs, right? Actually, I'll even do this. The offer type is roofing repairs. And I'll make a note. Oh, sorry, I got to add it. Let's see. Offer type. Where was that one? Let's see. I want to put this in the right folder. Okay. So now we need offer amount because it could be $1,000 off, 15% off, whatever. So I'll do offer amount. %50 off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more fake knowledge base. I'm going to say, give me a fictitious, it's a tough word to spell, fictitious knowledge base for a roofing company called Bob's Roofing. So this is the client, right? You get the knowledge base from them or with them or whatever. I'm just gonna fake it in case they ask questions. Look at that. It's awesome. Look at that. Gosh, you can even do this and give it your client and say, fill it out yourself. I mean, these are great. This is a great example. I did not ask it to give me anything for CloseBot and Baby. This thing remembers that I use that software. That's pretty cool. All right, so now, oh yeah, the knowledge base. So now in here, I'm gonna go to the knowledge base, and I'll do new knowledge base, and we'll call this DBR Bob's Roofing. Even though there's only going to be one thing in it, it's fine. Paste this puppy in here. Get rid of the bottom and the top. Okay. We'll call this Bob's Roofing text. It's not a web scrape. Oh, it already tells me that anyways. Okay, cool. So it's already got 7 vectors. Now let's build the assistant. All right, so generate for me. Oh wait, let's call this DBR Roofing. Need to create an outbound database reactivation bot for roofing companies. There will be an offer type and offer amount as a variable, because I got to give it a variable, right? Offer type and offer as variable. This bot will do everything it can to close the deal. The call to action will be a it will be a email invoice. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. The call to action will be to schedule a call with a roofing specialist for roofing companies. The name of the roofing company will be a variable. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Oh, this is an easy one. We could say, let's do 2 things. The call to action will be to either be connected with a roofing specialist immediately, and you will transfer the call to whatever 312 blah, blah, blah. That's a number I have. Okay, schedule. Go transfer the call to this, or else you will get them to schedule a phone call with the roofing specialist. Please include all the V2 tool calls. I don't know if you need to do this, but I do it. Okay. So while that's going, let's build, I think we'll just build bots today. And then tomorrow we'll hook them up. And that includes some analytics, and some let's see, the analytics, notifications, and embedding on your site. Okay. So after these self-selling bots and all the tools, I'll have a little bit at the very end about how to take action and actually, sell this and get people in, but it's really going to be up to you at the end. It's only a 3-day course. Okay. So here's our DBR roofing. And so I already know that I'm going to want, let me get the phone number on here. I'm going to try it for real soon. So this is the only one that actually needs a phone number for the moment. Now, if you have an incoming voice and an outgoing call, those are two different things. Actually, yeah, you need two numbers. Okay, but they're like $250 a month. It's not a big deal. All right, so I want to that's not the right one. Roofing. Oh yeah, I was doing a phone number, sorry. Okay, phone numbers. I want to edit this. Change this to be roofing. Okay, so that's the number that's going to call when we try this puppy out. Okay, cool. So now let's listen to this roofing call. Remember, it's outbound. I won't hook it up yet.
Hi there. This is Roofing AI calling on behalf of Roofing Company Name. I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out because you had previously shown interest in our roofing services, and I wanted to let you know about our current offer type of offer amount. Are you still interested in roofing services, or do you have any current roofing needs we can assist with?
Yeah, I may need a repair on the roof. I'm not sure.
Yeah, got it. Thanks for letting me know. Do you mind sharing a bit more about what's going on with your roof? For example, are you noticing any leaks, missing shingles, or other issues?
Yeah, there's a leak.
Thanks for sharing that. A leak can definitely be a sign that your roof needs attention. Is this on a residential or commercial property?
Oh, it's my house.
A residential roof leak is something we can definitely help with. Would you like to connect with a roofing specialist right now to discuss it further, or would you prefer to schedule a call at a time that works best for you?
I'll talk to someone right now.
Perfect. Let me connect you with a roofing specialist right away. One moment while I transfer you.
Boom. Okay, so that worked pretty good. All right, so now let's build this puppy out. So calendar, I'm just going to do a dummy calendar. You guys can let me make a dummy calendar real quick. Pin calendar, event type, and we'll call it dummy calendar. Meaning it's not going to be hooked up to anything. Can't do that. All right, 30 minutes. I think they said 30 to 40 minutes. Well, this is just a phone call, so it's probably like 15 minutes. They can handle these all day long, I'm gonna guess. All right, you guys know how to make calendars. I'm not gonna worry about that. All right, so now my bot. DBR roofing, calendar, dummy calendar, get availability. Confirm, confirm. Add to assistant. Okay, cool. So now tools and abilities, manage tools, turn them all on. Oh wait, he's got to be V2. Turn them all on. Who cares? And then I also need to make a transfer call, right? So you do that by doing create transfer call. How easy this is. My goodness. Transferring, call it transfer call. Description. Look at that. This forwards the caller to a roofing specialist. Here's the number. Look at that. Sick. I'm gonna try it for real. Contact number is caller ID, warm transfer. Let's see. When a tool, yeah, warm transfer. That's cool. Oh, what it says. One moment, please, while I connect your call. Connect your call. Contact number. When transfer call, the caller ID will be the contact's number. Oh, that's good. I like that. Save change. Okay. Turn that on. Cool. So now we have that stuff. Let's see. And I also know that I don't want it to I want it to say something specific. Actually, no, I think they initiated it was pretty good. So tomorrow we got to do the post call webhooks, knowledge base, This isn't a self-selling demo, so I'm gonna do DBR. You can only have one knowledge base at a time, which actually is pretty good. I like that. And then you put the files in there. All right, it's hooked up to a dummy calendar. We're good. All right, let's save this. Let's try a different voice just for fun. I already know that I like. I made these voices for everyone. I did make these voices for everyone, but I made this for people to have. And it's here. I want to show you this. We're going to pick a new voice. So I think I put it voice demo. So these are assistable voices. Okay. So I know I like it. Some are pretty good.
Thank you for calling Thurswell Law.
Thank you for calling Thurswell Law. My name is Zur.
Thank you for calling Thurswell Law. My name is.
Thank you for calling Thurswell Law. My name is Pam. How may I
That's a
help you
really good
today?
one. Pam's a really good one. All right, let's do Pam. Oop, wrong one. Pam, I think that's her name. Darn it, what was the name? I forgot which bot was. Oh yeah, that was Shimmer. That's or Onyx. It had a ridiculous name that I couldn't really use. Is it Shimmer or Onyx? I think it was Shimmer. Yeah. So OpenAI has some amazing voices, by the way. They don't play very well in Assistable for some reason all the time, but I'll try it. Okay. All right. So let's try Shimmer. See it. It does that annoying popping sound. It doesn't work well all the time. The OpenAI voices. I don't know why. Sorry. All right. So we'll just do good old fashioned Emily. Okay. So we need to tweak this a bit. So roofing company name. We got to get some of these custom fields, right? Oh, let me refresh this page and I'll just go this way. Okay. So we need some of these custom fields. I need, I want only things in the database reactivation folder, DBR. Offer amount, offer type, offer, or I think, did I already have, hold on, I might have had something in there. DBR company. No, okay. So in this folder, in the DBR folder, I'm going to add a couple custom values. It's going to be client company name, Bob's Roofing. Okay. So we got to pop these three things in there. So DBR company client name is roofing company name, roofing company name, roofing company name, roofing company name. Da, 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 da. Get rid of this. Okay, so the only other ones are offer type and offer amount, which we have. So the offer type is roofing repair. And then the offer amount is 15% off. Okay. Oh, here we go. So offer amount, it's in here twice. And offer type. Double check your prompts. There we go. Roofing company name. There was way more of them. Okay. Company name, roofing company name. Roofing company name. Okay, cool. All right, now let's build a third bot. Okay, because this needs connections and the outbound dollars and stuff, which we'll do tomorrow. All right, so let's make a third bot. Create assistant, generate for me. Oh, we'll call this client Bob's Roofing. And while I'm here, okay, so I need a receptionist bot. She is named. Okay, she's a receptionist bot. She will answer. Turn it and answer all inbound calls and inbound chat messages for this company name. Actually, no, let's just take the fields here. So company name for company name. You are a receptionist bot named company name, or sorry, not company name. I want bot name, which I think is on one pager website. Which one was that? Self-selling, maybe. Yeah, your bot's name. No, this is
Yeah, you had it right there. Mhm.
no, but this is the client's bot's name. It's different. I actually want to put, I think I put that in the DBR. I didn't want it in the DBR. I want to make a new folder. Well, this is fine. I'll put in here. We'll just say client bot's name. Let's call this one Ashley. Who cares? It's a variable. Copy. Named client. And I'm going to say it because I don't know if it's a boy or a girl name, right? Okay, so a chat messages for this company with a plum. It can route calls. It could transfer call. It can transfer calls. It can transfer calls to a human roofing specialist. To a roof specialist, or schedule an appointment. Okay, let's see what that does. All right. All right, so that's going to kick off and then start wrapping up a bit for the day. We're going to have we have three bots. We need to integrate them. I need to connect them. We need to make some predictive analytics for them with outbound and inbound webhooks. Lot to do tomorrow. I may do some tonight so they're ready for you guys tomorrow. I can just go over it. That may be faster. Okay. I'm going to assume this works well, but let's look. It's got the variable names in here. Perfect. So now tools. Okay. We need to, oh wait, these are version 1 tools. My bad. It's deprecated 2 weeks ago. Or more. Or in 2 weeks. Okay, V2. Boom, 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 boom. These tool calls I think cost money. I don't know why they're turned off by default, but whatever. All right, so now I know I need to create a tool called transfer. Transfer call. This tool this Tool name are required to be unique. So there's two of them. Transfer call, reception. Okay, this tool transfers callers to a human roofing, a human specialist. Okay, call number. You can do variables. No. So this will be in your onboarding when you get that number to forward to, which is why I had it in there. Okay. Warm transfer, blah, 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 blah. What should the transfer say? Oh, no, I'll let it transfer itself. It's fine. All right, let's save those changes and add it. Oh, there are. Oh, see, these are two different call transfers. So that allows me to hit two different phone numbers. One is to talk to the agency, one is to talk to the client. Boom. Okay. Save those changes. And now let's test this one in chat because we're going to make a chatbot widget. I'm going to say hi. I said, okay, that happens. Wow. I have terrible hail damage. Sick. I mean, one prompt, two channels. That's worth the price of admission alone. I mean, that's crazy. What's my address? Sure, 40723 Anywhere Lane. It's asking two questions at once, so that's fine. So let's see if it asks again. Nice. Mornings. Next week. Can you tell me about Bob's Roofing? So it's not scheduling because I think this is a demo, so we'll have to try it for real. But so you can test it all you want. Sick. How much do you guys charge? Do you deal with insurance for me? Okay. Yeah, so I told it not to discuss price. It just you could rewrite the prompt to do pricing, but I don't think you want it to get into that. And also, by the way, having a bot that does a quote is way more complicated than a receptionist bot. So be careful. Even though the reason I don't like that demo that does examples is it just makes up examples that you may not be able to fulfill. So be careful with that bot that gives examples. It's killer, but it's good to get ideas from. But I was just thinking about that. All right, cool. So this bot seems to be working really well. Okay. So let me get you this bot. Let me get you all the bots. 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 Okay. Self-selling demo bots. Assistable. No, I'm not going to share this one. This one sucks. Oh, no, you guys can do what you want. I don't care. Your bot. Okay, so self-selling demo bots. This is client bots. We'll do agency bots. Client bots. Okay, so one bot is receptionist, which is this one. Receptionist. And then the other one is DBR, outbound DBR. Okay. A lot of stuff here, folks. Lots of good stuff. Okay. All right. I think that's enough for today. We have 4 bots when we had no bots. Tomorrow we'll integrate some of these. We'll integrate some of it. We'll start back with self-selling and we'll integrate that on the website for a demo, right? We will then do the scheduling bot or do the receptionist bot because it's really easy and I'll show you how to do that. And then the roofing bot is a trick. We need an outbound trigger and maybe some workflows after. So we'll build that too. I'll show you how to do active tags, which is how you turn on and off the different bots. That's really pretty simple. We'll build some widgets, but we will be building different. We'll be using different widgets than are default here. We're going to use the Hume widget, which is really elegant, and we'll use the built-in embeddable chat widget, which is so killer because they don't need live chat, which is we all know really stinks. Matter of fact, let's look at that right now. Well, we have a couple minutes. This is so good. So it's in my bookmarks somewhere. This is great, and it's so easy to do. So all you got to do is take this script. I'm going to put it in so this is a cute little program I have that's free on the App Store if you have a Mac where you could make little snippets. So which one is this? Let's see, new snippet, chat widget 2.0. So I don't have to keep going back to that page. And this just like consolidates all your code. It looks pretty. Oops. Okay. So I got to do is take the script, and I already kind of did it on a web page here. So I'll go right there. Sites, agency roofing. We'll edit this. It's already on. I already did this. So down here, but the problem is it's the wrong bot. So I'll change the bot real quick. So if you open the code editor, I want this bottom script here. So what I'm going to do is this is just me hiding and unhiding text or code. So all I got to do is I want to change my my assistant ID to be the right assistant ID. So no problem. So I'm just going to go to assistant. I want to do the I don't really want a self-selling bot on there, but that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to copy this here, which is the ID of the bot. Go back here, and I'm just going to paste it in and save that. Okay. So now I'll publish this too so you guys can see it. So this is a really great. So again, there's no live chat. I didn't use GoHighLevel yet, but it's integrated with GoHighLevel. So it's really cool. So watch this. I got to change. Let me just tweak something really quickly. So you can change what it says. Try the what's it called? Custom demo. Try a custom demo. No, that's not what I want. This isn't the chat demo. This is I don't really like that. The prompt message. How can I help you? Need help? So thank you for contacting. This is for my agency. So we'll use it. So I'm just going to do agency roofing. You guys can figure out how to do that. My name is assistant name. Oh, that's coming from assistant name. So these are data toggles. So it came out with good prompts. I see good attorney. So these are the prompts. So there's a I had some hail damage. Oh no, this is different. So this is for my agency. What can AI do for my roofing company? What can AI do for my company? And the next text is do you have outbound voice AI? And then the next question will be how much does this cost? And then the last one will be, can I schedule an appointment? Can I talk to someone? Talk to a real person? Okay, so now we're going to wrap up. Now it's got the right text. Oops. I hate that thing. It's awesome. Look at that. It's got the, so how about, do you have outbound voice AI? It didn't do the text right here. I'll fix that. Nice. So it's not the best bot that it's connected to, but look how great, elegant this chat widget is. Really nice. This needs a close chat button. Okay, that's it for today. Any questions? It's so superior. Any questions? Anyone? Was it good?
No, this is great. This is great, Josh. It's a lot, but it's great.
Oh, I know it's a lot. I expect you guys to watch this again. Any questions? Leon, did you have a question?
No, just say it's been really awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I know, I go fast and I go over a lot, but I try to give you as much value as I can. This is kind of advanced. I get it.
Yeah, it's worth every minute.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much. All right, folks, I will post this up tomorrow. It'll be in the chatbot challenge where I showed you. You have your Workflowy with all the stuff in there. So hopefully you're learning how to take this one niche and then another niche. All right. And if you're a roofer, you're in luck. Thank you very much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Shit, I forgot to record. No, I didn't. That would be bad. All right. Bye.
We have to do it again.
I've done that before.
We have to do a do-over.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.